So if in this part, like something which pisses me off is seeing Indian YouTube fitness channels. Have you
Uh,
seen anyone?
yeah, I used to see some, and some are, I don't know, good or bad. It's just the thing is, they show you what you want to see.
Yeah.
You know, like they say, media is the mirror of society,
Yeah.
and like they'll give, they'll talk about what's their market for. You know, what people will watch more.
Mm.
They'll talk about that basically, and you can see what people want, and people want bullshit. They want to look good, and just for a beach in a week, you know, they want that. And
Yeah.
also, many of these YouTubers are. It's not just in India, by the way. All around the world, it's the same case. And many of these YouTubers, I won't say any names, but they want to sell supplements. They are affiliated by the brand, and they would
Mm.
recommend it. You know, they would have no shame. Everyone wants to make money, and I have nothing against them. You know, it's a business,
Yeah.
and but yeah, but what you have to realize is it's a business. You can. I would recommend some books about like if you want to
Yeah.
start.
Definitely.
It's a very basic book. It's called Starting Strength.
Starting
Uh,
strength.
yes, the name of the guy is Mark Riputo, and he's excellent. And he'll explain you basic 5 exercises, which works your whole body. And all you need to do is that. I mean, even I just do that, and I complete. So you have to do nothing else.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But watching mainly Indian YouTube fitness channels, because I have been one of them who used to like constantly used to watch back in the days. Back,
Yeah,
not back in the days, just like 2 years back when I was
yeah,
doing a little bit. Guruman was one of them, right? I used to watch him so consistently. Oh, not to eat this, not to eat that. This is the cycle. Do this. Eat this much meals. If you can, buy this product,
yeah.
buy this PCCA, buy this that. So much slowly and steadily. What I think is they have the agenda in their mind, right?
Yes, of course.
That,
And the thing is, it's not this complicated. You don't have to eat like within 30 minutes after workout and before this. It doesn't matter. It's just overall consumption. And as I said, the only thing is these content creators have to keep creating content, right? But the
yeah,
content is limited. It's
content.
very simple. So they have to come up with ways to make it complicated. You know, you do this
Okay.
and you look like me. You know, but and in all fairness, maybe they did that too. You know, and it worked for them because I mean they did eat the calories and they did that. But you know, correlation does not mean causation.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
so,
definitely.
yeah, just what basically it's the job of a trainer is simple, especially a nutritionist. It's not that hard, and people wants to make it complicated because they want to feel more special. And I have this special knowledge. You know, you'll see the thumbnails like one
Definitely.
simple technique to grow your bicep peak or something like that. You know
Definitely,
what I mean?
definitely, definitely. They can lose your belly weight within like a week or so, because it's not easy. It's not easy
Yeah,
to lose
no, they say
belly.
just drink this lemon drink with something and belly
You
fat
lose.
is gone. Yes, easy.
I mean, like I was talking to a friend of mine. He said like within a month you gain 0.5 kgs of muscle weight. That something,
Muscle. Yes, it's very
something
hard to gain.
to
And
gain.
I mean, if you are a beginner, you can gain fast. Like the first year of training, you can gain about 10 kilograms of muscle on the maximum side, because your body is not used to training and it adapts faster. The more you train, the slower it comes.
Okay,
But first year, about 10 kilograms, and 10 kilograms is a lot of muscle. Like imagine 10 kilograms of chicken breast. That's a lot of muscle.
that's a
You know,
lot of muscle. Yeah,
yes,
even if you divide 10 kilograms of chicken on all your body parts, one, two over
yeah,
there,
yeah, exactly. You're
it's a
beat
lot.
up.
Yeah, it's a
That's
lot.
right.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, what my like pet peeve or my problem with all of these fitness YouTubers is that they're missing the whole health point,
There you go. Yes.
right?
Yeah. It's all very superficial. It's look good.
Superficial. It's look
That's it.
good, yeah, because health is missing. Nobody's
Yes.
talking about health, like where they can have good. So right where we were talking about health benefits, right? So how is it? It goes in your brain, your emotions, your thoughts, everything will generate you'll go on another level in terms of your thought creation.
Yes.
But everywhere I see is nothing about health, all about
Hmm.
how you look,
Yes.
how you can attract girls,
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
right? And
But the
then
thing is, they do that because people only care about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a market how it is.
yeah, yeah,
And most of the people now who are going here are young people, and of course they want the attention of the opposite sex. So they would do, like, they only care about how they look. And like, old people are not using YouTube a lot to watch fitness content. The demographic is like 16 to 30 maybe.
yeah,
So they cater to the audience, but yes, no one talks about health. Like, not at all. It has so much more benefits. And if they really cared about health, they would not say stop eating carbs, don't eat fats. Fats are extremely important for you, and especially for women. Like, fats are so important
yeah,
for a hormonal profile, especially during their menstrual cycle. They need to eat fats, but they want to be skinny. They will just avoid like eating fats and feel cranky, wake up like shouting. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm, so main thing what is there, right? This Instagram social media kind of thing where they're just flexing off their bodies. I don't
Yes.
know whether or not I was reading this article maybe a week ago. There was this lady who was working upon herself to get a bikini size body.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call it, something, right? Where
Yeah.
they have the abs, everything is picture perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have this. What happened is when you eat a bad food, so you go in that depression kind of thing. Oh God, that I ate something very bad. Nothing will happen now. And then she said that there were times when she used to put fingers in her mouth just to vomit the
Oh.
thing out.
Mm-hmm.
This is a
Yeah.
severe cause. This is something which is an extreme.
Yes, it's not healthy at all, by the way. This is you look fit, yes, but you're not healthy at all.
Definitely not.
Like, looking healthy is different. Like, you might have like incredible amount of muscles, extremely lean, but you're dying inside. It doesn't matter how you look. You can be extremely healthy even if you're skinny. But yes, Instagram and social media has uh, given a lot of people insecurities.
Oh,
And I did see, like, in my friends, like, I'm gonna go to the pool after this, right? Swimming pool. And most of my friends are too shy to just come out. Like, everyone has bodies, everyone knows how fat looks. Why are you shy? They would cover up things, they would like sit like this, you know, to hide their man boobs or something. They're extremely insecure because they see these perfect people on Instagram all the time, you know and these perfect people, about 60-70% of the time, are on drugs. You can never compete with them without taking drugs, right? And the other 30% is perfect lighting. Like, okay, I'll send you pictures of me, right? I'll send you two pictures, one with perfect lighting and one with normal lighting, like just under the sun. You'll see the difference. It will seem that in one, I can say, like, these are transformations. I would say, like, I worked out for 3 months and became like this, but I
okay.
would keep the picture the same day.
It's the
Yes,
same day. Wow.
yes, it's just lighting, how the lights are and how you look, and you see, like, in movies, these actors will have, like, they have a shirtless scene,
Yeah,
let's say, and they will prepare for this 5 minutes of scene for a day. They would not drink any water. The skin would be extremely thin.
yeah,
They would dehydrate themselves and pump up so much, and then perfect lighting and perfect camera angle. Just, you cannot compete with these people. And people have insecurities that they don't look like this. Like, no one looks like this, you know
yeah, 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 yeah. It's like you're comparing your McDonald burger with the advertisement McDonald burger. It's so
exactly.
much. It's so a lot of
Exactly.
cameras and everything that goes into clicking that thing. And
Yes,
when you get a
exactly.
thing, it's like normal,
Exactly.
right?
That's how you summarized it very good. Yes.
Yeah, so the vicious cycle is a lot. It's something which pisses me off a lot, right? The main thing is they want to increase their subscribers count. The
Yeah.
day they have their subscriber count up,
Yeah.
they completely wave off from
Hell.
their topic. There's a YouTube channel which I used to follow back in 2016, 17, and 18, I guess. This
Yeah.
the beer biceps.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know whether you heard it or not. So
I've heard of
yeah, it was all about how you can color contrast your clothes, how you can look okay, you can look fit, right?
Mm.
So it was more about a little bit of a fashion, little bit about fitness, little bit about mentality, all of this. So
Yeah,
maybe at that time it was really good. I really liked it in 16,
yeah.
17, and up till 18. But now he completely changed his track when he gains subscribers up to 3 million. So what he
Mm.
does now, so he has 3 YouTube channels now. So one, it was Beer Biceps. He converted into a Hindi channel. So whatever he did in past,
Yeah.
he's just translating in Hindi.
Yes, yes, yes.
All good. But now what he's doing podcasts.
Okay.
So where is that thing for which I subscribed, right? There is no fashion now. There's no fitness. There's nothing.
It's all about the numbers.
Sorry. Hey, it's
It's
all
all
about
about,
numbers. It's all about the numbers. Right now, he has 3 million subscribers. Right? He did all of this. Maybe he
yeah,
liked it.
yeah,
Definitely, he loved it about it, and that's how he increased the subscribers. I subscribed it. That's why. And now
mm,
it's all about podcast, not all about motivation shit,
yeah,
which is coming in my feed right now.
yeah, yeah.
I'll unsubscribe it right away now.
Oh, right, right, yeah. Yeah, as I said, content is limited, and
This
they
is
just want to like, complicate things. It's the thing is you can educate yourself, and I think this like we learn a lot of useless stuff in our school lives. I remember like stressing about stupid things, like
yeah,
stupid subjects I would never use, but about exercise science, I think it's an important subject people should study because how your body works and how your mind works and how you can control your mind through physical training is very beneficial for every individual, not just athletes. Like if you're a businessman or or an office worker, how to elevate your mood, how to make your relationship better. It works everywhere.
definitely,
But,
definitely.
but yeah, YouTubers won't. Yeah, they don't get subscribers from that. They won't
Yeah,
listen how to get washboard abs in a week. So that
that
gets views.
I don't know what psychology they have behind this, but they always promote like weightlifting kind of thing.
Yeah,
Never ever I have seen that you should run or you should do cycle.
yeah.
Maybe swimming. I've heard a
Yes,
little bit about swimming sometimes here and there, but not about running. It's only about weightlifting.
yes. Everything is important. Weightlifting is as important as the cardio. You need to have a nice health for your heart. Heart is a muscle. The
Yeah,
more you use it, the better it gets. And you need to like cardio is basically cardiovascular exercises are the exercises in which you increase your heart rate, right?
yeah,
And it can be achieved through weightlifting too if you
yeah,
want. Like you do more repetitions and you just have to increase your heart rate,
yeah,
and that's cardio basically. And but for people who are watching and who have insecurities and like are on Instagram many times, what I would suggest to them is do not compare yourself to these people ever. Compare yourself to yourself in the past. If you're improving, you're doing good. Like that's all that matters. You're better than yourself from yesterday, and that's it. You don't never compare yourself to others.
yep. So main thing, what like psychology I think they might have behind all this promoting only one kind of thing, weightlifting, because if you run or if you do cycle, I don't think so. You have any supplements for that, right? You do not have any other things, maybe BCA, maybe
Yeah,
keratin. So it's only the weightlifting thing which need all of this, and all of these things are in demand.
yes, and it looks cool.
It looks
Yeah,
cool.
young people like it.
Yeah, definitely. So it's kind of, and misleading leaders are not only in fitness industries, everywhere. Whether
Yeah,
right,
of course.
whether
Yes,
it's whether it's like it was our physics teacher or not, but they were present
who shall
every
remain unnamed.
but they're present everywhere, right? Because
Yeah,
the problem is they don't know the basics of it.
yeah,
Basics, right? That's how. Have you seen gym trainers in India?
yeah. I have. I mean, to be honest, in my perspective, I have had encounters with very good trainers. Like I was lucky. I was one of the lucky fews. And but gym trainers are not really certified. and especially in India. Like if I have to work in a gym here, I need many certifications. I go through some tests, and they're not available for free here. Like people go to the gym, they just work out on their own. There is no
Yeah.
trainer going around, right? In India, labor is cheaper, and like there will be trainers in the gym always, and like they don't personal training you can get from them, but they're just trainers for the gym. They just train everyone there. So they have no motivation to train you. First of all, the exercises they tell you are like just the top of their head. They don't really care that much. Second, I'm not saying all of them. Of course, not all of them. Many of them are very educated and very good in what they do and are passionate about it. But many of them are just doing it as a job and they hate it. And they would just say girls to do cardio for 30 minutes and go home. They would make their client feel tired, so they feel like they've done something rather than make them do anything. Like, like when I go to the gym in India, I rarely see anyone do leg training. Legs are half of your body, and
Yeah.
I don't see anyone do that. And that's good for me because when I go to the gym, the squat rack is empty and I use it all the time, But I kind of get excited when I see people do legs. Like, nice, someone else is doing that. But you won't realize how important training legs is. Like, come on, these are the base of your body. Like, you have a huge upper body. If your lower body is weak, what use of it? Like, it's no use.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
People have forgotten main exercises as I see gym trainers. I would say if you want to lift, there are five basic exercises which works the whole body, which would be one deadlift, second squat, third bench press, fourth military press, and fifth pull-ups. So
Pull-ups.
yes, if you do these five exercises, you work everything, and you just slowly progress over these exercises, and you develop your whole body. But how many times have you seen people squat or deadlift in Indian gyms? It's almost never. I've never seen anyone squat in an Indian gym, especially. It's because these things take a bit of effort to teach, and
Yeah.
trainers don't really care. These things carry a little bit risk if you do it with the wrong form, and trainers are not qualified to teach the right form,
Yeah.
so you just don't
Yeah.
risk it.
Definitely.
And people would just do like stupid exercises and feel tired and be like, okay, I did something, but you can do so much better.
Yep. Main what I think the biggest problem in my perspective is the form or the medium of knowledge from
Yes.
in fitness, from where
Hmm.
they're getting it from the people they were trained from. So
Exactly.
they say them ABC,
Hmm.
right? There are a lot of things, a lot of mediums through which you can get access to knowledge. I doubt, like, right, only 1% in Indian fitness industry, the gym
Hmm.
trainers would have read a single book. Just 1%, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think
It's rare to find.
rare
I
to
mean, if
find.
they have read it, they would not be training in a gym for free. They would be somewhere else.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Be- Because like any topic, right? Whether it's physics, whether it's chemistry, if you just if you just you cannot tell anyone by saying that this is the displacement reaction, this is the
yes,
synthesis reaction, this is this that. But you
yeah,
just when you read it, when you just go through it, when you see how you balance the equations,
yes,
right,
yes.
and how in physics you do the experiments,
Yes,
then
but you have
only.
to explain it simply. If you can't understand it simply, you don't understand it enough, right?
Yeah.
Feynman said that. I guess I don't remember who said that. But you have like they don't have most of them don't have nice knowledge of anatomy. Like if like I study sports science, and a major part of what we study is anatomy, biomechanics, physiology, biochemistry. So you need to know these things. Your client doesn't need to know these things. That's why you are there. You
Yeah.
just need to know these things to know what is the right thing to do and why are they the right things. And you just tell the right thing to client. Now, if the client is interested to know, you tell them. You
So
know,
what is anatomy?
a study of human body basically,
uh,
like
okay.
skeletal system, muscular system, cardiovascular system, stuff like that.
Okay. And like
Yeah.
what all impacts it has. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in anatomy, we just study how they are, like how the joints are, where they attach, and stuff. In biomechanics, we study how they move. It's like mechanics of our biology, So it's physics plus biology, basically. And biochemistry is the chemical composition of a body and how we break down food, like how we eat and how we use the energy. And
okay.
yeah, and a great deal of psychology.
Yeah. Never heard about breaking down of food from an gym trainer.
Yeah,
If someone
yeah,
asks them like how does it breaks down and how
yeah,
does it stores energy and all that stuff, where does it go?
yeah. They would say yolk mat khana, like yolk nahi khana.
Why? What like why should we not eat egg yolk? If
You should eat egg yolk. Well,
so,
but
if
this,
I'm to an extent.
yes, I mean not 10 egg yolks for sure. I mean I eat 10 eggs, but not everyone you should eat 10 eggs. It's. I mean I developed to that. I used to eat three, then five. Now I eat 10, and I feel perfectly fine. My
Okay.
blood work is good and everything. But it's uh, like people say don't eat egg yolks because. Do you know about this sugar industry conspiracy theory?
Oh Lord, I know, I know,
Yeah,
I know. It's
yeah, like
but
they
just simplify, just give it in a brief so that people would know like what
yeah,
was the
back in the day when there were obesity crisis started in USA,
yeah
there were experiments done on what is causing it, and it was basically found that it's processed food and sugars in our diet, which is like and you wake up and you drink like a glass of orange juice. It has like what 28, 30 grams of sugar, which is like your daily recommended sugar, and
yeah
you drink it like your first meal. And it was a very high sugar diet for Americans at that time, and like they were like, okay, sugar is the cause of obesity, right? And but the sugar industry is big. It's all chocolates, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is like so big company, and they can't have that. If U.S. government publishes that, their business is gonna go to shit. So
yeah
what they did is it's recorded, by the way. It's proven now that it came out recently. And what they did is they paid the research team a lot, and then they demonized the fats. They're like, fats are bad. Don't eat fats.
yeah
You eat fat, you get fat, which is very wrong.
yeah. I did read about it. So how they were actually changed the narrative of people
Yes, yes,
regarding
yes.
that's same thing I guess happened with marijuana also in India. It was completely legal up till
Yeah.
70s or 75 when the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, she
Mm-hmm.
was the one I guess who in touch with Americans
Mm-hmm.
because what is it, right? Marijuana, it's been written, it's written thing that it has a lot of
Benefit.
medical benefits,
Of
right?
course, yeah.
There's a lot
Yes.
of, but at that time there was the pharmaceutical company was booming
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In America, and there were a
Mm-hmm.
lot of depressant pills, a lot of and the painkillers and that stuff,
Yeah.
and they had a huge market in India back in
Mm-hmm.
70s 80s.
Yeah.
But then they created this narrative, and then they created this so bad to smoke marijuana.
Exactly.
People can smoke, people can drink, but they cannot do marijuana.
Yes, yes. You can drink, you can lose all the brain cells you have, but binge drinking, like I see a 12 years old buying alcohol in India. It's
Yeah,
you can do it, but if you smoke a joint, it's like you're the worst person on the planet. Like, what have you done?
yeah. Like
Go to jail. Like the punishment is harsh.
yeah, definitely. A new. I don't know whether. Oh, definitely, marijuana is a different theme of podcast. There are a
Oh yeah.
lot of things involved in it, right? But in short, so there are some states in America which is legalized, where it is legalized, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like I don't know which state it was, but there was this state where people consuming pills
Mm-hmm.
were losing. There were less consumption of pills because they were taking marijuana.
This is even less consumption of alcohol and less crime. It was Colorado, I think, the state you're talking about. The
Yeah,
crime rate decreased there, the traffic violations decreased. Yeah, it had a significant effect. And after that, after they legalized it in Colorado, they saw the effects. Like now, so many more states have it legalized.
definitely. Even in
And
Canada, yeah, it's legalized. And how
yeah,
they
and
are
soon
actually
India will
using
catch
it,
up.
yeah, and how they are actually using it for creating a lot of business out of it, creating a lot of tax out of it.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is,
Definitely.
It's one of the best things India's have. Like I heard from a friend from UK actually that he wants to go to India so bad, and I'm like, why? What do you want to see there? And he's like, I want to go to Manali. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, how do you know that? And he's like, I don't know, I want the cream, bro. Like he wants to start a business somehow. Like he wants to transport it, and because it's one of the best in India, you know. And
Definitely, definitely.
yeah,
This would have been this could have been such a big business idea, right? A lot of people think, but misleading leaders, like it's everywhere. Misleading leaders, right? In terms of politics, they might create a lot of bridges, which would be difficult for someone to import or export something.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so it's but a lot of talking about misleading leaders. So the next one, especially, is about sports psychology, which is a lot of interesting topic, right? Let's go
yeah,
to that.